The Great Depression of the 1930s brought great pain and suffering to the people of North Carolina. Long lines, unemployed, abject poverty.
I, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
Dramatic action was required.
In other words, trying to do something for the other fella and not trying to do somebody. It's based on cooperation. You know what that means? It's based on the spirit of service, and it's going to work.
Franklin Roosevelt became President of the United States in March 1933, and he wasted no time using his pen to sign legislation to put people to work. Organizations like the Works Progress Administration and the Civilian Conservation Corps got the country moving. Laying pipe, tearing down dilapidated housing. Women sewing, building roads. But there was more. George Biddle had been a prep school classmate of Roosevelt's. On May 9, 1933, Biddle, an artist himself, asked the president to make art a part of the New Deal, to help create a national vision of service, cooperation, and community. Roosevelt agreed. The federal government hired thousands of artists during the New Deal.
It was pretty amazing. There was, for the first time, a federal president's presence in the arts. It gave people jobs, it kept people off the streets, and it supported the arts as if the arts were a natural part of American life. And they supported filmmaking, photography, writing, architects, the Historic American Building Survey, all of those things. And I think you could even call the CCC part of that support of the arts in the way they built highways and parkways and those various things that they did in camps and everything. I think it was very positive.
I have a little understanding about the Depression and that people had different skills for which they made a living. And the artist, of course, had an important contribution to make to the general well-being of the community.
The most widespread arts program of the New Deal was run by the Department of the Treasury. More specifically, its section of fine arts. And that was headed by an ingenious artist, administrator, businessman, attorney named Edward Bruce. Bruce, the son of a Baptist preacher, was an evangelist for the arts. He wanted art in all buildings erected by the Treasury Department, especially post offices, because he believed art should be made available to all the people.
Well, you put things of this nature where the people are going to be. You don't put them in the back room, or you don't put them behind the building, or you put them in somebody's private business. You put them in the public.
Bruce got approval to set aside 1% of the construction cost to hire artists to decorate the post offices. About 1,100 were built by the New Deal. Bruce also wanted excellent art. The youngest artist hired under this program was Peter Deanna, a native of Pennsylvania, grew up in Washington, D.C. Deanna was a child prodigy. This is the former post office in Belmont, North Carolina. It's now the City Hall. Deanna was 19 when he painted the mural that still decorates the lobby.
They liked him. Some of them took him fishing and that sort of thing.
I think it was all about it's a physical manifestation of the New Deal. The post offices were. The government cared. We got good architecture, we got decent, and we got the murals, and we got something that was basically uplifting rather than something that was like, Soviet architecture of the same period. It's just, I think it was very positive in that way, and I think Bruce was right.
Edward Bruce wanted post offices to be the people's art gallery, where they would see the stories and see the legends that form the core of our culture.
And I like that. I think that's much more fun, that slice of life, that genre, rather than just the battles, and battles are hard to paint anyway. And I really like that. I thought that was a great touch. Function isn't just about getting something done like that. It's like doing it with some style. I think going to the post office should be something of an event, because the post office, after all, is a civic space in the commonweal.
But our well-being as a people depend upon not just working on the machine. That gives people a sense of community, a sense of who we are and where we are.
To know where we are, in 1939, when Peter Deanna began the mural, Belmont was a hard-scrabble mill village.
Hi, Mary, how do you like Robert Taylor?
Oh boy, I just love him to death.
What do you say about it?
I don't like him.
Come on, tell
You're
us.
the person. You don't like him, you're the person that I ever saw that don't like him.
How you like your job? Pretty good, Charlie. Very well. How you like softball? Oh, boy. Jenny, what do you say? I can't talk. I'm tired. Kirby?
I don't know much about that softball thing.
Well, how you like your job?
Oh, it's pretty good. We have to work about 2 hours out every 8.
How you like the boss man?
That's a good boss man.
Charlie? What do you say? How you like the boss man?
I like the boss man all right.
The job? How you like the job?
I like the job this fine.
And how you like your job?
Well, I don't like a job because I don't have a job.
These women are trudging home after a hard day's work in the mill. Edward Bruce was not interested in depicting this kind of history. He wanted history that would lift people up and would embolden them and give them a sense of courage. Peter Deanna chose a patriotic theme for his mural. It shows local resident William Chronicle gathering his South Fork boys to participate in the pivotal Revolutionary War battle at Kings Mountain.
How many small towns can say that we had a direct connection to the success of the American Revolution through the South Fork boys and William Chronicle?
The people of Belmont cared so much about Deanna's mural that in 2008 they persuaded the town of Belmont to spend $6,000 to restore the mural.
I had the idea, along with some others that we discussed, to see about getting the painting restored. I am proud of the painting, of it was done here, what the choice was made.
The mural does make going to the former Belmont Post Office a special event.